This is Building a Better Marketing System, the voice of the customer. I'm Bruce May, the founder of BizParity and your instructor for this series. This microcourse, The Voice of the Customer Advanced Techniques, is part of our course, The Customer Journey. This microcourse includes one micro lesson, 4 advanced techniques. Advanced technique number 1, ask the sales staff. This is one of the best and most overlooked techniques for listening to the voice of the customer, by listening to the voice of the sales staff. The sales staff has a wealth of knowledge and experience about marketing and the sales experience. Explore common and uncommon customer objections that occur during the sales process. This is a good way to explore how customers engage with the sales experience. Are there opportunities to improve this engagement? Are there new ways to pitch your products? Are there better ways to overcome objections? These are sales issues, but marketing can craft language that can help close sales. Marketing should support the sales staff any way it can. Aligning customer needs with product solutions begins with marketing when you craft the language that salespeople need to close deals. Ask what sales needs from marketing. Explore types of content that marketing can create to help support the sales process, including product flyers, pre-written pitches, not scripts, but general arguments that address every aspect of the sale, including features and benefits, solutions and presentations, overcoming objections. And also don't forget to look for new sales tools you might not have thought of. Your sales staff has direct contact with your customers throughout the sales process. They understand their needs, challenges, and objections better than anyone else. So routinely meet with them and ask them key questions about your customers. Ask the sales staff the same questions we covered in basic techniques. What products or services do customers like the most? What features do they like? What benefit do customers like the most? What do the customers like the most about the customer experience? What would they like you to improve? And what would they like you to add? Again, SurveyMonkey is a great online tool for creating surveys and collecting responses. You can also do this using landing pages that support progressive profiling, like HubSpot, that uses smart forms and queued questions for returning visitors. You can do the same thing in a simpler CRM like MailChimp, but it's not built in. So you must create separate landing pages and automate a process for moving prospects through each landing page. As a marketer or a business owner, always be looking for ways to improve your service. The number one way to improve your marketing is by improving your product or service. This is a famous piece of advice. As a business owner, you're in control of the quality of your products and services. You must stay within the price range of your competition, but there are endless ways to improve the customer experience that won't increase your costs. Employee training is one of the best ways to immediately improve your customer experience. So train your employees to engage with your customers the way you would do it yourself. Advanced technique number 2, comparison shopping. Shop your competitors online and in person. You can use salespeople or hire an expert. Small business owners can do this themselves or even ask family members to do it for you. Analyze competitors' marketing, including branding. What do they say about themselves, especially their value proposition, the content they use in content marketing campaigns, their ads and offers, and the entire customer experience. Look at every public aspect of their business, sales materials, the website, and in person, how do they present their brand and their value proposition. A great question to ask is, what makes your business special? Every employee should know the answer to this question. What is the narrative around their products and services? What pricing info can you find on their website or by shopping them in person? There's no better way to experience the customer experience than by comparison shopping in person. Shopping your competition allows you to compare your business to theirs. Compare the differences between this experience and the one you create for your customers. rely on employees, friends, and family to help shop the competition, or consider using a third-party marketing firm if necessary. Advanced technique number 3, mystery shopping. Mystery shopping is where you hire someone unknown to your sales staff to shop your business. Mystery shopping is a great way to find out how well your salespeople are performing. It may seem sneaky, but salespeople are trained to expect this. And it is a necessary part of training if you want to coach your sales staff to improve their performance. Personal coaching can increase individual salesperson's sales, commissions, and annual salaries. Getting a third-party opinion of the customer experience is a great way to get an honest assessment of your business performance. You should let your employees know when you're using a mystery shopper, but not who they are, or it's not going to work. Explore the entire customer experience from the beginning all the way through the sale. Collaborate with sales management to test the effectiveness of the sales staff. The sales manager is interested in sales performance, obviously. You're not concerned with how well salespeople perform, but rather in the effectiveness of the language they use and the marketing processes you create to support the sales. Identify new ways to pitch and close. Marketing is the master of creating the best ideas and the best language to support the sales effort. As a marketing professional, the more you understand the sales process from the point of view of the salesperson and the customer, the better you can provide an effective marketing support. Mystery shoppers should test each stage of the sales process. Greeting. How do they greet a new customer? For B2B, this can be quite complex, including their personal networks, trade shows, and conferences, in addition to leads you generate for them. Qualifications. Does the salesperson establish that the person has a need, the ability to buy or finance a purchase, and the authority to close? If not, then who does? A wife, a boss, a team leader? Presenting. Does the salesperson present the product or solution in context? In other words, does it fit the customer's need, what they're actually looking for? Objections. How well does the salesperson overcome typical objections? Can you improve the language they use to help salespeople better overcome objections? Closing. Does the salesperson ask for the sale? You would be surprised how often salespeople will go through all the steps of the sales process, but then fail to ask for the sale or wait too long to ask for it. Knowing how well the sales team is performing is crucial information when assessing your marketing system. Build a close relationship with your sales managers. This is a two-way street. Sales expects you to produce the best qualified leads possible, and you expect a fully trained sales team that can effectively close leads that they generate or that you generate, at least as many as possible. Remember, you can't close if you don't ask for the sale. Technique number 3, focus groups. Focus groups are a useful tool for exploring the customer experience. Consider hiring a market research consultant to facilitate group discussions. Give customers a gift or a special offer for participating and provide food or create a fun environment. When talking to multiple customers in a group, best practices include setting ground rules, respect others' opinions, agree that what is said in Vegas stays in Vegas, and follow the leader. That's you. Asking about what they like and don't like about the customer experience before and after the purchase. And ask about what they like and don't like about the marketing experience and the sales experience. Ask for ideas about new products and new features or new services you haven't even thought of. And move the conversation away from complaints and toward solutions. That's really another ground rule. If you facilitate these yourself, it's important to set ground rules so you can control the conversation. Don't let people argue among themselves. Be a good moderator if debates break out, and take the lead in directing the conversation to the next question. Here's some basic ground rules that you can ask everyone to follow. Be respectful of others' opinions. Follow the facilitator's instructions. Provide honest answers, and let the conversation move forward. Combine the event with a tour of your business and make it fun and interesting for attendees. If you don't have experience leading a group, consider hiring a marketing research firm to conduct your focus groups. If you're working in a sensitive industry, such as health, or if you're in a highly regulated industry like insurance, hire a marketing firm experienced in facilitating focus groups in your industry. If your industry is not subject to strong emotional issues, and if you are comfortable leading a group, don't be afraid of holding your own focus groups. Anything from hair salons to restaurants and even businesses with professional sales can manage small groups of customers. If you have reputation management issues or you're dealing with controversial issues, definitely consider hiring a marketing firm experienced in working with focus groups to host your groups. That completes this micro course, The Voice of the Customer, Advanced Techniques. Remember, the customer is the soul of your marketing system. The customer drives your vision for your business and everything you do to create an amazing customer experience. Be sure to download our ebook, The Voice of the Customer, from our content library on bizparity.com. Next time, we'll cover features and benefits. See you next time on Building a Better Marketing System. Thank you for joining us today.